Pakistan's hypocrisy stands exposed once again. On Kashmir Solidarity Day, Islamabad put up its usual facade of supporting Kashmiris, but the reality was far more sinister. A public event in Rawalkot POJK saw the open participation of terror outfits Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba groups designated as terrorists by the UN and the US. As Pakistan claims to stand for Kashmir, it continues to harbour and glorify extremists. Meanwhile, protests in London by Kashmiri activists led bare Pakistan's oppressive policies and terror sponsorship. Pakistan's so-called Kashmir Solidarity Day has once again exposed the country's duplicity in the name of Kashmir. Under the guise of supporting the people of Jammu and Kashmir, Islamabad continues to provide a platform for terrorism. The latest proof: a public event in Rawalkot, Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, attended by members of UN-designated terror groups Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba. Held at the Shaheed Sabir Stadium, the event showcased Pakistan's deep-rooted ties with terrorism as extremist leaders openly rallied under banners of Kashmir Solidarity and Al-Aqsa Food, a reference to Hamas military campaign in Gaza. Pakistan annually observes Kashmir Solidarity Day on February 5th, projecting itself as a defender of Kashmiri rights. But in reality, it uses the occasion to propagate anti-India rhetoric and incite violence. While terror outfits were being glorified in Rawalkot, thousands of Kashmiris and activists in London took to the streets, exposing Pakistan's lies. The United Kashmir People's National Party held a powerful protest outside the Pakistan High Commission denouncing Islamabad's illegal occupation of POJK and Gilgit-Baltistan. Protesters accused Pakistan of waging a proxy war while oppressing the very people it claims to represent.
हिंदू देश मूवमेंट की तरफ से इस 5 फरवरी के ड्रामे को रद्द करते हुए कश्मीरियों की आजादी का मुतालबा करता हूं। दोस्तों और साथियों, इस पाकिस्तानी आर्मी ने 1947 में राजा हरी सिंह पर हमला करके, उसकी हुकूमत पर हमला करके 22 फरवरी को कब्जा किया था, जो अब तक चलता आ रहा है। ये पंजाबी आर्मी, पाकिस्तानी आर्मी कभी मजहब के नाम पर, कभी पाकिस्तान के नाम पर, कभी कौम के नाम पर कौमों को गुलाम बनाती आई है। ये कब्जा 1947 पर कश्मीरियों से चलते हुए सिंधियों, बलोचों, पश्तूनों पर ये कब्जा चलता आ रहा है।
The reality in POJK and Gilgit-Baltistan tells a very different story from Pakistan's false narrative. Decades of occupation have left the region in ruins. Poverty is rampant, unemployment is soaring, and basic rights are denied. The recent wave of protests against high wheat prices and rising electricity bills reflects growing anger among locals who see Pakistan's policies as nothing more than colonial exploitation. Even the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, touted as a development project, has fueled resentment. The region's resources are being looted while locals remain deprived.
5 फरवरी है क्या? ये सिर्फ एक ड्रामा है। ये सिर्फ एक ड्रामा है जो जमात इस्लामी की मां पर हमारे ऊपर थोपा गया, हमारे साथ हमारे मासूम लोगों को ये इस चीज़ में डाला गया कि हम आपके साथ यौम यकजहती कश्मीर बना रहे हैं। असल में ये हमारे साथ यौम यकजहती कश्मीर नहीं बना रहे, ये हमारे वसाइल पे कब्जा करने की एक साजिश है जिसको हम बेनकाब करते आए हैं और करते रहेंगे इंशाअल्लाह। जहाँ तक बात है हमारे वसाइल की, सबसे बड़ी वजह हमको गुलाम बनाने की ये पाकिस्तान आर्मी की सोच है कि कश्मीर के वसाइल पर कब्जा किया जाए। कश्मीर एक सोना देने वाली अंडा सोने का अंडा देने वाली मुर्गी है जिसको ये यजमान बनाना चाहते हैं।
As the world watches, Pakistan's mask is slipping. While it claims to champion Kashmir's cause, its actions prove otherwise. With protests growing louder and voices of dissent gaining strength, Islamabad is being forced to confront the truth. It is the oppressor, not the liberator. Pakistan now stands as a crossroads, facing a reckoning for both within and outside its borders. The people of POJK, Gilgit-Baltistan and the global Kashmiri diaspora are sending a clear message. Enough is enough.
इतनी बड़ी आबादी को जला सकता है तो ये